Hello everybody and welcome back to the Heroes of Hyrule. We have some updates for you. We are going ahead with our competition. Unfortunately Josh didn't bring round the Skyward Sword amiibo card, but we will have them both here in the soon coming up videos to show you. What you'll be seeing on screen as well is a recording of us printing Link figurine. That was the file for this was on Thingiverse. If you search for anything Zelda related, and it took 2 hours to print. Needs a bit of filing because of obviously it had support material on there that had to be broken off, so it's still looking a bit rough. But I think the shield looks amazing on there, and it's got pouches on the back of him. I think that looks good. But over the last few days we've been doing a big project because I got my Nintendo Switch on launch day, and I love my Switch. You can see I brought the extra Joy-Cons, which means I can have 2 blue or 2 red. But Josh doesn't get his until when?
October 20th.
So he doesn't actually have a Switch until October, and then obviously you've got to build up games. So over the last few days I decided to print Josh and Nintendo Switch.
It looks real.
It does look real. We're looking in the camera feedback and
it does.
It looks like it's a real Switch.
Except from the back it doesn't have Nintendo.
It doesn't have the Nintendo Switch on it. So we had a few problems during printing. The first one we printed had a Joy-Con with all the buttons on it, but we decided from the beginning we were going to do them without the buttons and then print the buttons in a black colour so they look cool, and that's how we got near to the end of this print. As you can see there's a bit there where the computer restarted and it wouldn't go any further, so that failed. And then we were printing early this morning to print it off, but I think it's good. It comes with a little stand, it's just there. It doesn't sit in it, but it holds it up for tabletop mode. Both Joy-Cons come off, but I think they look amazing. They could actually be real. There's a few good bits of decoration on the Switch. So you've got the air vent at the top, and if you can see it, you can see where it says game card. You might be able to see it, you might not, but I might get an image of that and throw that up instead. And it's got a headphone port, and we've screwed it together for now. So next week's project will be to install lights behind the screen so it lights up. I think that will make it that next step.
What we did do is we tried slotting that into the actual Switch dock, and then we tried putting the actual Joy-Cons on there, and then we tried putting the actual Joy-Cons on the actual Switch.
But because of the size differences and the thickness the plastic needs to be for PLA printing, they don't fit the normal Switch bits and pieces. But that's fine. We've still now got a toy Switch until October.
I like it.
Which you can take a picture of and show us off when it's set on the Guardian Stalker.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. So, have you got anything else you want to add, Joshua?
No. Except for us having the giveaway going on and us printing.
Our next project.
Yeah.
The next project, I've ordered and received the transparent PLA. So we are going to start printing the Guardian sword, because I've got lights and everything for that already here. I need to buy the electronic components, but I might get away with just having a normal Switch. That might be easy to get away with.
It looks real.
It does. Except my one's off. And I think the screen was a bit of an idea. It's actually a screen protector we've glued on the top because it's the right shape. But obviously the glue made it a bit off. But
I'm pretty surprised how well the Joy-Cons come off on and
The
off.
Joy-Cons look the best, if I'm honest.
Like, you have to use force, like...
Yeah, they don't
just drop off. You actually need to have force to take them off. You have the buttons there, but you don't have to push them to take them off.
They just lift off. Yeah, so that was a good project for this week. I'm glad you like it. But yeah.
So
the Guardian Sword next. I want to see how well those go.
After the Guardian Sword, I think it'll be either the Hiding Shield or the different coloured Joy-Cons.
Well, I can do the Joy-Cons later on. I need to spread out how much this is costing me. Because it's not cheap to do all of this. Although the PLAs are about £10 a kilo. Or maybe £10–12 a kilo. It doesn't take a lot to do it, but it just takes time because each half of the Joy-Con takes about 2 hours, and so 8 hours to do a pair of Joy-Cons, and then an hour to do all the buttons, and then there's the gluing.
So you can get it done in a day.
Yeah. The Switch console itself took a bit longer because it had to be printed flat, and it picked up a lot of debris on my build plate. So yes, we'll start the Guardian Sword this week. We'll see how well they transfer PLA prints.
Yeah, so we are running the time lapse of the...
Well, I'm going to have that on the video. As we're talking now, it's going to be on screen.
What, like in the corner?
Yeah, as a little screen. There's a bit of gap between us, so I might have it here whilst we've been talking, and speed it up so it fits there, because it took 2 hours to print this, and we had a camera there the whole time recording it.
2 hours the camera went on for.
I think it was good. I think it's good enough for what we did. We just wanted to quickly print something extra for you to take home. Obviously you've got these failed prints. So this is the back half of the left Joy-Con, and they come in. You have to put 2 halves and put them together. And it was just that one bit where it failed. That was annoying because that was nearly finished.
But this one doesn't fit on there.
That one's a bit tight because it was printed with this attached. I think I needed to file it down a bit just to make it a bit thinner.
But it actually looks really realistic.
Could easily be a Nintendo prototype.
Like earlier we were discussing about when I get my Switch we'll be doing a proper unboxing like us sat here.
We'll do a Joshua Nintendo Switch unboxing. I think that'll be fun. And then we can play some 2-player multiplayer games.
We will have some gameplay of Super Mario Odyssey.
Yes, that's on the 27th.
So that's 7 days after my birthday.
Yeah. But we can plan a weekend of getting TV set up and
doing what we did
live streaming.
Yeah, like live stream till 12 o'clock again. Well, we didn't live stream it till Qatar.
But I will be live streaming on Friday because obviously the DLC pack's out and I've got the day off.
I'll probably go watch it.
So I will probably go live around 9–10 o'clock.
What, and then stream until like...
And keep streaming until... I might do a couple of placeholder things just to say currently on break. So I might go for 2 hours, have half an hour break, and then come back. But that's the idea, do the Master Sword trials. Do a quick run round to
Send you playing Mario Kart.
But you could probably print the add-ons, and I wonder if they've got those other bits you can add on.
The thing we laughed about on this is you can actually put the Joy-Cons the wrong way around.
Yeah, that's quite funny. Yeah, but hey ho. You've now got a toy Switch. I've now got my 3D printer back. Because I still got some upgrades to print. But it's looking good, isn't it?
Yep.
So, Guardian Swords. Woo.
Yeah. How long do you think that's going to take?
Well, It depends. I think it's in 6 sections. And they've all got to be printed, and I think they're about 4 or 5
Weird, because this one has ZR and ZL on here, like there's not ZR and ZL.
I didn't even check to see if there was on either one. I just picked one at random and glued it on. But originally I'd got the 2 halves of the Switch, covered it in glue and glued it together, and I was sat there for ages making sure it's holding right, and I thought, how am I going to get the electronics inside? Then I realised, and I was prying it apart, and then I got some wet wipes and started deactivating the glue, and then had to get 4 screws and screw it together so it could be in one piece for you today, so you can actually play with it. But that, I'm quite pleased how that worked out, so you couldn't tell the difference.
Do you want to hold them up? You can't really tell the difference. Like mine looks real from where it is.
Because of the lighting, the blue looks lighter, so it kind of fits in a bit better. But wow, it's been a good weekend.
Oh.
Nothing more to add?
Thinking what the Majora's Mask might do in the new DLC. Or if it's just like a mask. It's there.
It's meant to be a copy of Majora's Mask, it's not the actual Majora's Mask. So you don't have to worry about it taking over your character and pulling the moon down for round 2. I think it's meant to make other enemies ignore you.
It would be. I don't think that'd be a good idea if, for the DLC, the Majora's